Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Decorative Survival. I'm actually voicing this over because I forgot to unmute my microphone. And so I need to do a voiceover. Anyway, the first thing I'd like to do in this episode is I noticed that my top level of my other wall was not actually connected to the bottom level, so I think I'll probably connect those now. Alright, so I am back, and I have finished this stairs, and I also, while I was at it, bought some lanterns from one of my librarians, because I discovered that actually this is not properly lit up, so I thought I'd also light it up, and then probably start work on a few more fields. So I'll probably do this and then I'll probably be right back again. Alright, so I noticed that actually Squid Ink sells to one of my librarians, the one that I cured from being a zombie villager, as 1 emerald, which is very incredibly epic, and so I've decided to hunt rather a few squids. And hunting squids is probably going to be what I will be doing for quite a little bit until I actually get round on working on the field. Alright, so I am voicing over this time-lapse as well. This is actually after the rest of the episode has been done. I've recorded the voiceover clips very out of order, but yeah, this is the second field. I decided it would be a wheat field because I wanted to split up any other potato fields I made, and it's also rather short because I wanted the other areas for the other fields. And for the house that's probably going to be quite close to this, so I want the house to be kind of in the middle of the field. Anyway, yes, after this, this is quite a long time lapse. I had to actually bone meal up some wheat because I think I'd just gotten rid of all my seeds. So I had very few, and yeah, I kind of just... that was kind of funny. I think you might even see it in the time-lapse when I start planting the seeds. So, probably very soon. It should be right after this. And then the camera pans, and yeah, as you can see, I grew a bit of the wheat, and that's basically it. I managed to get enough other seeds from that. I didn't need that much. And I actually did a few times, it just doesn't appear on the time-lapse because it was through such a short time. And yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so I am back, and basically I finished this field. However, I've now realised that I should have probably put pathways through the previous field, and so I'm probably going to do that. Hopefully after that I will work on the path. Actually, I know I will work on the path because I'm recording this afterwards. Alright, so I'm voicing over this time-lapse as well. So basically I just decided that I like the fields in the other, the paths in the other field, and so I kind of decided that I wanted to have them in this field. I did miss out a clip here because I couldn't find it, so as you can see the paths are finished because I cannot seem to find the clip. I'm not sure if I forgot and didn't record it or something. Anyway, I also decided to create 2 new fields, although I won't be planting them this episode. I thought I'd create them. I was originally planning on doing that, but then of course I ran out of time as this episode kind of is also late, and yeah, I basically just worked on this. This is a double set of really small fields. I'm considering one being wheat and one being potatoes, but I'm not quite sure which one should be which. This is probably going to be one group of fields, there'll be another one. Alright, so I am back, and I have also started building these two fields. They'll probably stay until next episode, however later in this episode I will clear them out. Not on camera, just because I needed to do the time lapse. Basically, just I couldn't really be bothered editing up the time lapse, and I hadn't bothered recording it. Anyway, what I'm next going to be working on is the road that I abandoned a few episodes ago, partway finished, and so I'm probably going to extend that to the village, not connect it up because I need to rebuild that village and rework it, and so I need to not link it up to any roads to avoid becoming constrained by those roads. Okay, this one is going to be a bit of a pain to voiceover, so the voice may not align with exactly what I am doing. Basically, I finished the road now, however, as you can see, I have cleared to either side just because that's normally what a road has, just in case any large objects go over it, apart from in the starting spots. Anyway, what I probably want to do next is I want to get some mending books. I'll probably now cut to a bit where I get some emeralds out of the chest and kill some cows. And yeah, I will probably I will then get the mending books. So because my sword and I decided to put them on my shears because I bought one too many and forgot about my bow. And yeah, basically, I now have gotten my mending book, hopefully by now, if I've edited this correctly, and so now I'm going to add them to my sword and a few other things, and mend them up, my shears, and my axe, and my shovel. No, my axe definitely, and I wasn't sure about my shovel. So I'm probably going to do that now, and then I'll wrap up this episode with my not pre-recorded, but my recorded before this, an outro. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. Alright, so this is the only bit of this episode that was actually recorded in person. So basically I was planning on creating this field, however I then proceeded to run out of time, and yeah, so I won't even bother with the time lapse, and so yes, this field will probably remain until next episode, and so will this field. However, I have done some clearing of them, just in between the clips. It should have probably been in the time lapse. However, I've decided not to include that time lapse. Anyway, I'm probably going to wrap up this episode here. In fact, I definitely am, because I'm entirely out of time and late. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, goodbye.